Breaking news. The G7 will give Zelensky a NATO-lite security package. A NATO-lite arrangement, proposed by the UK and the other G7 countries, is expected to be offered to Ukraine later today to guarantee the country's long-term security. This agreement has the potential to return peace to Europe, as Prime Minister Rishi Sunak put it. Additional cyber and hybrid threat defense support and training for the Ukrainian military are also part of the plans. The move will also aid in strengthening Ukraine's manufacturing sector. This comes as the 31-nation NATO alliance met in Vilnius this week and decided to drop the issue of inviting Ukraine to join because everyone involved knows Kyiv can't join in the midst of a conflict. However, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed his disappointment that NATO has not provided even a timeline for Ukraine's membership. It would send a very strong signal of deterrent to Putin, that he can't wait people out. In terms of this conflict, Mr. Sunak said of the security package, saying, "I've always said that Ukraine's rightful place is in NATO," and adding, "We stand by the language of Bucharest in 2008. He reaffirmed his position on Ukraine's membership in the alliance. Rishi Sunak has said that a long-term security arrangement with the war-torn nation of Ukraine has the potential to return peace to Europe. However, an invitation to join NATO is still not on the table for Ukraine this year. More defense resources, increased and accelerated intelligence sharing, and strengthened support for cyber defenses are all part of the G7 declaration that will be released later today and ratified on the margins of the NATO summit in Vilnius." According to Downing Street, the UK intends to increase its investment in industrial development in Ukraine alongside its existing training programs and military exercises. Number 10 said the agreement marked the first time so many countries agreed to a comprehensive multi-year security arrangement of such a nature with another country, with the UK playing a leading role in the pact. The Ukrainian President, Volodymyr Zelensky, has been frustrated that NATO has not provided a timeline for Kyiv's membership in the alliance, so this announcement comes as a relief. Anatoly Antonov, Moscow's ambassador to the United States, has claimed that NATO's current summit in Vilnius shows the alliance's intention to deploy more and more troops on the Russian border. It was clear from the Vilnius summit that the bloc plans to increase its military presence along Russia's borders. He told Russia's TASS news agency, "We have nowhere to retreat." Mr. Antonov elaborated, saying that NATO has put all its resources into the fight against our country, as evidenced by their statements in Vilnius. He failed to mention Russia's invasion of Ukraine last year, which prompted the West to aid the Ukrainian military in defending its territory while restricting the supply of long-range weapons that could be used to target Russia. Ukraine's armed forces claimed today that Russian forces had launched another night of kamikaze drone attacks against Kyiv and the surrounding area. It's the 504th day since Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Serhiy Popko, the head of Kyiv's military administration, announced on Telegram that the enemy had launched another air attack on the capital. Volodymyr Zelensky was attacked in the middle of the night, mere hours before he was scheduled to meet with NATO leaders at a summit that has backed Ukraine's independence and military prowess in the ongoing war. There were no immediate reports of casualties or major destruction, according to preliminary information from the Ukrainian armed forces. It claimed that no drones were allowed to reach their intended destinations. Sounds of explosions similar to those made by air defense systems intercepting incoming aerial objects were reported by witnesses in Kyiv. Russia launched a number of Iranian Shahed drones, but official numbers on how many were intercepted remain unknown.